The weather is a bit better today. Let's head out for a ride and we'll pass by the pet market first to take a quick look. We are still riding through the small streets on the outskirts of the city, and you can see the traffic is quite casual. Except for seeing a vehicle parked sideways right in the middle of the road, any other situation seems perfectly normal. For example, it's quite common to see people standing and chatting right in the middle of the road. But you get used to it. It's about experiencing different cultures and habits. Otherwise, constantly trying to intervene or change things can easily cause harm, no matter which side it's on. Now, we are on the main road, and there are many stalls around the intersection. I've only tried some of them. To be honest, it's not even a feeling, it's obvious. They aren't very clean. But if I need to try something, I'll try it. Setting up a stall in the dead of winter is freezing. The vendors have to keep themselves warm, like wrapping the entire vehicle so the heat from the stove can keep them toasty. These stalls seem to be modified from electric trikes. There are also some restaurants along the street with a similar vibe. They mostly cater to the passing truck drivers. Since this is a national highway, there are quite a lot of long-haul truckers. I've actually eaten at some of these restaurants myself. Every now and then, you see signs at the roadside food stalls saying things like, all you can eat for 10 yuan, just for about 1.4 US dollars. You can eat until you're full. No limits, but no leftovers allowed to be taken away. Literally. I haven't tried it myself yet. Being out on the road today, it feels much cleaner, except for when you look into the distance. There's still a layer of haze hovering about dozens of meters above the ground. Speaking of which, we are riding on the national highway right now. Don't we often see many big trucks? People say they are pure electric, but after looking closer, I'm not so sure. Especially those with a big square block mounted behind the cabin. It probably isn't a battery. If it were a battery, mounting it like that wouldn't be safe because the center of gravity would be too high. Usually, batteries are installed in the chassis. That thing behind the cabin is more likely to be gas fuel. Hydrogen is the most likely because regular LPG just doesn't have enough kick. We've been to the pet market once together. I go there quite often. Whenever I pass by this way, I pop in for a quick look. I didn't used to go there before, but since it's right on my path, I started going all the time. In a bit, once we get to that opening up ahead, we'll cross the road to the other side. It's a perfect spot to head right into the market. It's not so bad in the winter, but as soon as the weather warms up, the market gets really stinky. From this, you can see that the animals' living conditions aren't great. But then again, when you think about how their owners' living environment isn't much better, there's not much more to say. All you can say is that in this kind of environment, this is just how it is. You'll also see a lot of big dogs later. I mean the ones that are quite robust for their breed, kept in cages at the shop entrances. They are there for display. Those are stud dogs. They spend their whole lives in cages. And every day they might be taken out for a lap or two. Literally just a couple of quick laps, meaning they get let out once or twice to walk around. It counts as a brief moment of freedom. Basically, their whole lives are spent in cages. The shop owner has so many dogs that there's no time to walk them all individually. This treatment is basically considered good. Hey, did you see those big trucks that just went by? The ones with a huge square block mounted behind the cabin. It's okay if you missed it. You see these all the time. Let's cross the road. I call this place a pet market, but the actual name is probably the Hebei flower, bird, fish and insects market. Hebei means beautiful scenery. It's a very pleasant name they've picked. They have all kinds of animals and plants here, though the flower sellers are inside the greenhouse, so I don't go in there much. See that? This is just a typical daily scene in the pet section. On holidays, when it's crowded, or when the weather is warmer, they'll bring the small animals out to get some sun while they clean up the shops. On a day like today, though, they definitely won't want to come out. The shop owner just now, while he was hosing down the cage tray, he didn't even care that the water was splashing all over the dogs inside. The dogs kept trying to back away, but there was nowhere to go. The cage is only so big. There are small animals kept in cages in the open space nearby too. There's a Belgian Malinois that keeps pacing around with his food bowl in its mouth. It's very smart, but it's such a shame it's caged up like this for its whole life. There are also sheep kept in cages over there. There are a few local dogs here at the gate acting as guard dogs, and they are incredibly smart. During the day, they are quite relaxed, just strolling around the yard. They'll even step aside to let you pass, but once they are on watch at night, it's a different story. If you come near, they'll bite. They really know how to tell the time. This is basically the size of the market. We are just passing through for now, but I'll definitely be coming back often in the future. Every time I visit, there's bound to be a different scene. The little animals come and go, batch after batch. Most of them I only ever see once. Dogs are large enough to be easily noticed, But there are also so many birds, hamsters, rabbits, and things like that which are very easily overlooked. They might not have the kind of gaze that makes it easy to lock eyes with a human. They are so easy to ignore and just as hard to truly value. That's all for this video. We'll pick this up in the next one. See you in a bit.